Hello dear students, good evening, welcome to NEET World. This is your Abhilash Sir, Maths faculty. So now we will be solving the questions from Maths 2A and we will be starting with SAQs, that is short answer questions, where each question carries 4 marks. Okay. So let us start with the first chapter of SAQ, that is the chapter from where SAQ starts, that is from complex numbers. Just a minute, let me check if I am audible. Yeah, done. Alright friends, so when it comes to SAQs, you know each question carries 4 marks, and when it comes to your examination there will be 7 SAQs, out of which you have to attend 5. So 5 into 4 you will get 20 marks. So complete 20 marks you have to get in SAQs. So for that please watch the sessions regularly. Okay, we will be completing SAQs pertaining to 2A and also 2B, and then we will be going for VSAQs of 2A and 2B, and same thing will be done for 1A and also 1B friends. So let us start with this one, SAQs of, what is this, 2A. Now when we talk about SAQs of 2A, you are getting SAQs from these chapters, that is complex numbers, quadratic expressions, permutation and combination, partial fractions and probability. Now see here, from complex numbers you are getting 1 SAQ. Okay, from quadratic expression there is 1, and permutation and combination, that is P and C, there are 2, and very important, and probability also there are 2. So permutation and combination and probability, they are interrelated concepts, that is if you know permutation and combination, probability will become very easy. So from there it's good that you are getting 2 questions, and probability 2 questions are getting, and probability and permutation combinations are very important from your EAP set point of view, because definitely there will be a lot of questions coming from permutation and combination and probability, and also there are other chapters where the concept of P and C are very important, that is permutation and combination. Okay, so let us see, any issue with this one? Let me check the video. Let us see. And also there are other chapters where the concept of... Okay, let us continue. So there are total, see, from partial fractions there are 1 question. So total 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 3, 7. So total there are 7 SAQs that will be coming in your examination. Now let us start with complex numbers in this session. Complex numbers. So page number 33. And we will be solving the important questions that will be definitely asked in your examinations. Okay, so this is the topic, see here. Observe this. They are saying what? The first question what they are telling is 2 minus I by 1 minus 2i square and minus 2a minus 11i by 25 are conjugate to each other. We have to prove that they are conjugate to each other. Okay, so this is the question friends. What is that? They have given, see here, they have given that first is 2 minus I, first question, 2 minus I by 1 minus 2i whole square and minus 2 minus 11i by 25 are conjugate to each other, or conjugate to each other. This is what we have to prove. Okay, this is what we have to prove. That means what? So see here, solution. Observe very carefully. What they are asking us to prove, let me explain what they are asking us to prove. Suppose this is Z1. Okay, before going to solution, let me say what is the question asking. This is Z1, this is Z2, this is Z2. They are asking us to prove that the conjugate of Z1 will be equal to Z2. Okay, the conjugate of Z1 is equal to Z2. That is the meaning of conjugate to each other. Okay, now see, anyone who is watching, please do comment. Okay, I want to know whether the stream is going fine or not. Okay, so see here, please do that. Now see here. Now let us take the solution. Let Z1 is equal to first one. Let us take it. First complex number 2 minus I 1 minus 2i whole square, and Z2 is equal to what is that? Minus Z minus 11i by 25. This is what we have. This is what we have. Now before going to that, we have to know something about I, that is iota. So I is what, friends? I is nothing but root of minus 1. So I square will be what? I square will be equal to what? I square will be equal to minus 1. So what about I cube? I cube will be, what is it? I cube will be I square into I. So this will be equal to what, friends? I square into I. So I square will be equal to what, friend? I square will be minus 1. So I cube will be what? I cube will be I square into I, that is what? What we can write it? We can write it as minus 1 into I, that is what we are having, minus I. Okay, what about I power 4? I power 4 will be 1. I power 4 will be 1. Okay, what about I cube? Is it minus 1 or I? Or is it minus I or I? Please find out. That's the question I am asking you. The stream is going fine. Let me check. Yeah, stream is going fine. So let us continue. Sorry for the interruptions. So see here. So we got it. So I is equal to minus 1. This is I is equal to I square is equal to minus 1. I is equal to minus square root of minus 1. I square is equal to minus 1. I cube is equal to minus I. We got it here. And I power 4 is equal to 1. These values are important. Now see here. Now let us continue with this question. So this implies, let us take, okay, therefore Z1 is equal to 2 minus I by 1 minus 2I whole square. If you know the basics of complex number, definitely whatever is in the denominator, that should not be a complex number. We should remove the complex number from the denominator. That means we should eliminate by using some methods. So here I minus 2I, this is nothing but what? A minus B whole square. Let me write this as what? 2 minus I divided by 1 plus 4I square minus 2 into 2 is 4I. This is what I will have. Okay, this can be written as 2 minus I divided by 1 minus 4I square. I square is minus 1. So this will be what? 1 plus 1 minus 4 minus 4I. 1 minus 4 minus 4I. This is what I will have. So this will be what? 2 minus I divided by 1 minus 4 is minus 3 minus 4I. Minus 3 minus 4I. This is what I will have. Correct na? Minus 3 minus 4I. This is what I will have. So let me multiply with this conjugate of this. See, if I say conjugate means if Z is equal to A plus IB. Okay, if Z bar is nothing but A minus IB. Okay, whatever is before the imaginary part, that sign we have to change. If it is plus, it will become minus. If it is minus, it will become plus. So here if I multiply with this conjugate, this will become minus 3 plus 4I divided by minus 3 plus 4I. So what we will have here? If I multiply by 2, what will this be? So 2 into 3 is minus 6. Okay, 2 4 is 8I minus I into this one. Minus into minus is plus 3I. Okay, minus into plus is minus. Okay, 4I square. I square is what, friends? I square is minus 1. This will be plus 4 divided by, this is what? Minus 3 minus 4A, minus 3 plus 4A. That is what? A minus B into A plus B. Correct na? So this will become what? Minus 3 whole square. Okay, minus B whole square minus 4I. What is this? Minus 3 whole square plus 4I whole square. A square minus B square. Correct na? A minus B into A plus B is what? A square minus B square. A square is minus 3. This is plus 4I whole square. This is what I will be having. Now see here. Minus 6 plus 4 is what? Minus 2. Very simple. 8I plus 3I is what? 11I. Minus 2. Minus 2. What is this? Minus 2 plus 11I. This I will be having. Divided by, what is this? 3 square is 9. 3 square is 9 minus 4I square. 4, this will become what? 4 square I square. 4 square is what, friend? 16. 16 into I square. 16 into I square. This is what I will be having. So let us go to the next page, friends. So this would be equal to, this implies we have to write it. Okay, Z1 will be equal to minus 2 plus 11I divided by, what is this we have? See here, observe carefully. 9 minus 6I square. I square, 16I square. I square is what? Minus 1. So let me write it here. So this will become what? 9 minus 16 into minus 1. I square, therefore I square is minus 1. This will become what? Z1 will be equal to minus 2 plus 11I. Right, as many steps, because we have to get full marks. So 9 minus into minus is plus 16. This should be equal to, Z1 will be equal to minus 2 plus 11I divided by 9 plus 16 is 25. Okay, 9 plus 16 is 25. Now this will be, let this be equation, let this be equation 1 and let this be equation 2. Okay, let this be equation 2. Now minus 2 plus 11i by 25. So this will be what? Take conjugate of, let this be equation 3. Take conjugate of 3. Take conjugate of equation 3. Take conjugate of equation 3. Okay, conjugate of equation 3. We get what we will get? We will get as what? We get conjugate means minus will become, plus will become minus. Correct. So this will become what? Z1 will be equal to minus 2 minus 11i by 25. Okay. Z1 bar it will be. So this is nothing but what? This is nothing but equal to Z2. Okay. Therefore from 2 you should write it. Okay. So Z1 will be equal to Z1 bar equal to Z2. So therefore we are having, therefore Z1 bar is equal to Z2. Therefore Z1 and Z2 are conjugate to each other, or conjugate of each other, or conjugate of each other, or conjugate of each other. Clear friends? This is how we got to solve this question. Clear? Very important, we have solved this. Clear? Very important, this is how we got to solve this question. Okay, alright, let us move to the next question friends. Let us move to the next question, very important. This question is highly important. Next one, let us move to the second question. See here. Observe here carefully, very carefully. I think second question is here itself. Observe carefully. So they are telling, observe carefully. They are telling, if x plus iy is equal to 1 by 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta, then show that 4x square minus 1 is equal to 0. They have asked it multiple times, June 23, May 22, August 22, March 19, 2019, 2016, 2015. They have asked it what? Around 5 to 6 times. That makes it what? This question is highly important. So let us take up this question. Let us take up this question friends. See here, they have given solution. Okay, what they have given? Solution. Given x plus iy, you have to definitely write this. Given x plus iy is equal to 1 plus, I think it is cos theta. Correct? Now let us see the question. 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta. 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta. I sin theta. Let this be equation 1. We have to prove what? We have to prove that. We have to prove what? 4x square minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay. Let me write it here. Let me write it here. We have to prove what? Prove that 4x square minus 1 is equal to 0. This is what we have to prove it. Okay. Now this implies what I can write, x plus iy will be equal to, what I will write this as, 1 plus cos theta, I will put this in bracket, plus I sin theta. So I have told you that in the beginning itself, that whatever is the denominator, that is what, this one, denominator should not have a complex number. We should make it a normal, what, normal rational number. Okay, it should not be a real number, it should not be a complex number. So 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta is there. So what we will do, we will take the conjugate here. We will take the conjugate here to eliminate the denominator. That is to eliminate complex number from the denominator. Okay, got it? That is what I mean. So this can be written as what? 1 by 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta into, what is this? 1 plus cos theta. Put it in bracket, not a problem. Okay, conjugate means this should be minus I sin theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. This should be into 1 plus cos theta minus I sin theta. This what would be having 1 plus cos theta minus I sin theta. So what we will have here? 1 plus cos theta. 1 plus cos theta. Okay, 1 plus cos theta. This is what we will have. 1 plus cos theta minus I sin theta divided by, what is this? A plus b into a minus b. Correct na? A plus b into a minus b is what? A square minus b square. A square is what? 1 plus cos theta. B square is what? I sin theta. It is not just sin theta, it is I sin theta. So this should become what friends? 1 plus cos theta whole square minus I sin theta whole square. Okay, I sin theta whole square. Now see here, this should become what? This should become, this is x plus iy. This is x plus y. You have to write it. So this should become what? 1 plus cos theta. 1 plus cos theta can be written as what? 1 plus cos theta can be written as 2 cos square theta by 2. 1 plus cos theta can be written as 2 cos square theta by 2. Let me write it here. Instead of here, let me write it here. X plus iy can be written as, that is half angle formula. The knowledge of trigonometry which you have learnt in your first years. 2 cos square theta by 2 minus I sin theta. Half angle formula can be written as 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. I into 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. I can write it, right? Divided by 1 plus cos theta whole square, 1 plus cos theta whole square minus I sin theta whole square, correct na? 1 plus cos theta can be written as what? 1 plus cos theta can be written as 1 plus cos square theta, okay, 1 plus cos square theta plus 2 cos theta. That what I am doing here, I am applying a plus b whole square formula minus I square sin square theta, minus I square is what? I square is, let me write it, minus I square sin square theta. I square is what? Minus 1, minus into minus is plus, okay, this should become what? This should become, okay, x plus iy would be equal to, what is this? 2 if I take common, here see here, cos theta by 2 is there, cos theta by 2 is there, I can take 2 cos theta by 2 outside, so this will become what? 2 cos theta by 2, okay, into 1 minus I sin theta by 2, I sin theta by 2 divided by what I am having, divided by I am having 1 plus cos square theta, 1 plus cos square theta, okay, plus 2 cos theta, okay, I square is minus 1, minus into minus is here, observe carefully, minus into minus is what? Plus, so this will become what? Plus sin square theta, plus sin square theta. So what we are having friends? Cos square theta plus sin square theta, the value is what? 1, okay, see, observe here, cos square theta plus sin square theta, first identity, cos square theta plus sin square theta is what? 1, let us apply that here. So this would become what? X plus iy is equal to 2 cos theta by 2, write it as it is, the numerator, 1 minus I sin theta by 2 divided by, what is this? 1 plus, this is cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1, so this will be 1 plus 1, okay, plus 2 cos theta plus 2 cos theta, this is what I have. So x plus iy can be written as 2 cos theta by 2, I am writing more steps so that you get full marks, okay, don't skip any step, I sin theta by 2, so this should be divided by 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2 cos theta, okay, 2 plus 2 cos theta, I can take 2 outside, so this will become what? X plus iy into 2 cos theta by 2 into 1 minus I sin theta by 2 divided by 2 into 1 plus cos theta, okay, 2 into 1 plus cos theta, here 1 plus cos theta, see this 2 and 2 I can cancel first of all, okay, here 1 plus cos theta I can edit as what? 1 plus cos theta I can edit as 2 cos square theta by 2, I can edit as what? 2 cos square theta by 2. So see, let us go to the next step. So what we are having, x plus iy is equal to what? Cos theta by 2, 2 is already gone, into 1 minus I sin theta by 2, correct na? I sin theta by 2, this is I sin theta by 2 divided by 1 plus cos theta, 1 plus cos theta what? 2 cos square theta by 2, 2 cos square theta by 2, correct? So what I can do, this cos theta by 2, cos square theta I can cancel, I will have what? X plus iy is equal to 1 minus I sin theta by 2 divided by what I have? 2 cos square, not cos square, 2 cos theta by 2, this is what I will be having. Now let us write real part and imaginary part separately. So this I can write it as what? X plus iy. So what I should do, let me divide and write it, let me separate and divide it, this will become what? 1 by 2, this will become what? Cos theta by 2 minus, what is this I have? This is 1 by 2 into sin theta by 2, cos theta by 2 is what? I tan theta by 2, I tan theta by 2, this is what I have. Now equate real parts and imaginary parts, okay, what will get? X is equal to what? This is what? This is real part, this is imaginary part, x is equal to 1 by 2 cos theta by 2, 1 by 2 cos theta by 2, y is equal to what? Y is equal to, what is this? 1 by 2 tan theta by 2, so this is imaginary part, okay. Now what they are asking us, now let us take, now take 4x square minus 1, take 4x square minus 1, we have to prove that it is equal to 0, okay. This implies 4, x is what here? 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 cos theta by 2, cos theta by 2 should be in the denominator friends, be careful, okay, minus 1, correct. So we should square this, so this will become what friends? 4 into, what is this? 1 by 4, okay, 1 by 4, what is this? 1 by 4 cos theta by 2, if I square it, this will become cos square theta by 2, okay, minus 1, cos square theta by 2 minus 1, so this will become what friends? Cos square theta by 2 minus 1, 4 cancel, I will have what? Okay, 1 by cos square theta by 2 minus 1, 1 by cos square theta by 2 minus 1, so this will be equal to what? This will be equal to, what is this? This will be equal to what friends? Observe carefully. Actually here just a minute, let us observe. Let me observe, I have missed something. Actually here it's not just 1, it should be cos theta by 2. Okay, here if I take cos theta, here it is not just 1, that is a mistake we have done. It is not just 1, here it should be cos theta by 2. It's not just 1, it should be cos theta by 2 minus 1, that is the only mistake. Okay, into cos theta by 2 minus 1, here also it is cos theta by 2 minus I. Okay, here also it is cos theta by 2, because cos square theta, if I take one cos theta, one more cos theta by 2 will be inside. So here also it will be cos theta by 2 will be having cos theta by 2 minus I sin theta by 2. This is what we will be having. Here also it is cos theta by 2 minus I sin theta by 2. Now here I am having, if I separate and divide it, cos theta by 2 I will have cos theta by 2, cos theta by 2 will cancel. So real part will be what? So real part will be 1 by 2. Okay, real part will be 1 by 2, that's all. Now here what will become? So this value if I observe here, this will become what? See here, observe carefully. Now observe carefully. Now 4 into, what is this? 4 into, okay, x square is what? 1 by 2 whole square minus 1. So that would be equal to what, friends? 4 into 1 by 4 minus 1. Okay, 4 cancel, I will have what? 1 minus 1. So that will be equal to 0. Therefore we are having 4x square minus 1 is equal to 0. That's it. Okay, clear friends? This is the way you got to solve this question. Clear? This is the way we got to solve this question. Here we left out. See, it is cos square. No, correct na? See, this is 2 cos square theta. So if I take cos theta by 2 outside, 1 cos theta by 2 will be inside. That is what we have to remember. Clear friends? Simple question. Okay, I have written lot of steps so that you understand each and every step. What is the reason behind each step, you have to know. Okay, then only you will have more clarity. This question 100% it will come. I am expecting this. Okay, so please be careful with this question, and also please practice this at least 2 to 3 times so that you get lot of confidence. Okay, so let us go to the next question, friends. Instead of third question, let us solve the fourth question, because this is easy. Third question, to show that is very easy. So let us go to the fourth question. You will solve very important question that we are expecting. Now see here, they are asking, given if I is equal to, it should be if I is equal to, correct na? 2 minus if z is equal to 2 minus I, see this is what is given. If z is equal to 2 minus I, root 7, then show that this value is equal to 0. Okay, then we have to show that. Okay, so let us take up this question. Okay, solution, or before that let us take up the question. What they have given? If z is equal to what is that? Z is equal to 2 minus I root 7. Show that what is it? 3z cube minus 4z square. 3z cube minus 4z square. Okay, plus z plus 88 is equal to 0. We have to prove this question. Okay, we have to prove this question. This should be equal to 0. That is what we have to prove. So let us take up this. Okay, solution. What is given? What is that? Given z is equal to 2 minus I root 7. Given z is equal to 2 minus I root 7. Correct na? Given z is equal to 2 minus I root 7. This is what is given. Now what we will do? Let this be equation 1. Okay, we will take 2 this side. Z minus 2 is equal to minus I root 7. Let us square on both sides. Squaring on both sides, this implies squaring on both sides means z minus 2 whole square will be equal to minus I root 7 whole square, minus I root 7 whole square. So this will become what, friend? This will become a minus b whole square means z square plus 4 minus 2 to the 4z. Okay, minus 4z is equal to, this is what? Minus I square into root 7 is 7. Okay, root 7 square is 7. I square is minus 1. minus of minus 1 is plus 1. Okay, this will become what? Z square plus 4. Okay, this is, it should be minus here, just minus here, plus 4 minus, what is this, plus 4z, minus 4z is equal to what? Plus 7. Okay, or you can write just 7 because minus into minus is plus. This is, observe carefully, 4z is equal to what? 4z is equal to 7. This is what we have. Now if I bring 7 this side, what will happen? Z square minus 4z, okay, minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, 4 minus 7 is minus 3. Z square minus 4z minus 3 is equal to 0. So let this be equation 2. Okay, let this be equation 2. Now let us take what they have asked. Okay, now we have, what is it we have? We have 3z cube minus 4z square, okay, plus z plus 88 is equal to 0. Okay, LHS, take LHS. Okay, take LHS. LHS is equal to what? 3z cube, okay, minus 4z square plus z plus 88. This is what we have. This is what we have. Correct na? LHS. Now we have to prove that it is equal to 0. Correct na? So what we will do? Let us use the long division method. Z square minus 4z minus 3. Okay. So let this be equation. Let this be equation 3. Now what we will do? Okay. Divide 3 by 2 we will do it. Divide 3 by 2 we will do it. So what will happen on dividing this? 3z cube minus 4z square plus z plus 88. Okay, plus 88 we are having. We have to divide this by z square minus 4z minus 3. Okay, z square minus 4z z square minus 4z. This is 7 na? 7 if I bring it this side, let me check once. This will become what? I whole square, right? So observe here carefully. Here one thing we have done a mistake. So this is, see here. What will happen here is, observe carefully. So on squaring, minus into minus will become plus. So we will have what? Minus into minus will become plus. So we will have what? Actually we will have I square. This is very important. Okay, here you will go wrong. Okay, so minus into minus is what? Plus. So I square is, so minus into minus is plus. I into I is I square. Root 7 square is 7. This is what we will have. So I square is minus 7. So if I bring it this side, it would become what? If I bring it this side, it would become 7 plus 4, that would be 11. We will have 11. So that will be equal to 0. That will be equal to 0. Now let us take this z square minus, let us divide this by z square minus 4z plus 11. Okay, let us divide by this. Now z square if I divide by 3z cube, if I divide by, what is this, z square, what I will have? I will have just, see here, I will have just 3 into z. So this will be 3z cube. Okay, plus this is what? Minus into minus 4 3s are 12. Okay, so what is that I have? 12z square plus 11 3s are 33z. Okay, now long division method, that is what I am applying. Okay, minus plus minus. So this will be what? 0. This will be what? 8z square plus, instead of plus it should be minus. Correct na? It should be minus. Okay, minus 33 plus 1, that is minus 32z. Minus 32z, okay, minus 32z plus 88. Now z square and 8 is there. What I should do? I will just write 8, 3z plus 8. This is what I will write. Now z square minus 4z plus 11. Okay, what I am having? 3z plus 8. So this will become what? 8 into z square is 8z square minus 4 into z is 4z into 8 is 4 8 z 32z. Okay, plus 11 into 8 is 88. Now what I am having? If I see long division method, see minus plus minus. What I am getting? Everything it is getting cancelled. I am getting 0. That means what? Therefore, what I can write? Equation 3 as. So this and this if I multiply, I will get equation 3. What is that? So therefore I can write, this implies, therefore equation 3 can be written as, see here, equation 3 can be written as, okay, can be written as, what is that equation 3 that we have? That is equation 3, what is that we have? Equation 3, what is it? What is it they are asking? 3z cube minus 4z square plus z plus 88 can be written as equal to, okay, z square minus what is this? We have z square minus 4z plus 11. Okay, these are factors. Z square minus 4z plus 11 into what is that we have? What is that we have here? Into what is that? Product, that is quotient, into 3z plus 8. Into 3z plus 8. This is what we have. Okay, this implies what I can write it instead of this, I can write this as z square minus 4z plus 11 into 3z plus 8. Okay, this implies this can be written as 0 into 3z plus 8. Why 0? Because see here this one. Okay, see this one here. This is equation 2. This is equation 2. So equation 2 says that this is equal to 0. We got this value equal to 0. So I can write here, definitely we should write here, therefore using 2. Therefore using 2. Now anything into 0 is 0 itself. So this will be equal to what? This will be equal to 0. Okay, this will be equal to 0. Now what we got? Finally we got 3z cube minus 4z square plus z plus 88. We got the value as equal to 0. So this is the final answer. We got the proof. Okay, that is how it is equal to 0. We proved it. Okay, you can write it here, hence proved. Okay, this is the way to solve this question, friends. Clear? Got it? Fine. Let us move to the next question, friends. Let us move to the next question. Let us move to the next question, friends. Next question that they are saying is, let me write it from here itself. Next question that they are saying is Q, that is question is, if x minus I y to the power of 1 by 3 is equal to a minus ib, okay, they are telling, show that x by a plus y by b is equal to 4 times a square minus b square. This is the question. Okay, 4 times a square minus b square, we have to prove it. Okay, this is what they are asking. Now solution, see here solution, observe carefully. What they have given, write that first. What they have given, write that first. What they have given, write that first. So given, what is given? Okay, x minus iy to the power of 1 by 3 is equal to a minus ib. Let this be equation 1. Instead of that, let us keep it as it is. Let us write what? Cubing on both sides. Cubing on both sides. Cubing on both sides. What will have, friends? Cubing on both sides. X minus iy 1 by 3 whole cube into is equal to a minus ib whole cube. This is what I will have. Correct now? So this will be what? This 3 and 3 will get cancelled. I will have what? X minus iy. X minus iy. This will become what? A minus b whole cube. That is a cube minus b cube. A cube, okay, minus I cube into b cube, okay, minus 3ab, okay, minus 3ab plus 3a square b. Correct now? Minus 3ab minus 3ab, a into I into b, plus 3 minus 3a square b. Correct now? Minus 3a square b, minus 3a square b, okay, minus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus 3ab square. B square is what? Ib whole square. Ib square. This is what I have. So therefore using what? A minus b whole cube formula, we should write it. That is what? A cube minus b cube minus 3a square b, okay, plus 3ab square, plus 3ab square. This is the reason. Okay, this is the reason. Now let us evaluate this. X minus iy, x minus iy is equal to a cube minus I cube. I cube is what, friends? I only. Okay, I into b cube minus 3a square into ib, 3a square into ib, okay, minus this is I square is there, right? So this I square will become minus 1, minus 3ab square, minus 3ab square. This is what I have. Minus 3ab square. This is what I have. Now x minus iy is equal to a cube minus I times b cube, okay, minus 3a square ib minus 3ab square, minus 3ab square. Correct now? This is what I am having. This is what I am having, friends. Okay. Now let us write all the real parts and imaginary parts together. So x minus iy is equal to a cube minus 3ab square excuse me, minus I into b cube minus 3a square b, b cube minus 3a square b, okay, b cube minus 3a square b, correct, b cube minus 3a square b. Now what I can do here, what is common? A is common, I can take common in the real part. A into what I can write? A square minus 3b square, okay, a square minus 3b square minus I into what I can take common here? B I can take common, b square minus 3a square. This is what I have. Okay, this is what I have. Now Now what I'll do is, see here, what I'll do is x by y plus y by a is equal to 4a square b square. This is what we have to prove it now. This is what we have to prove it. Now what we'll do is, for this equation, let us equate real parts and imaginary parts. From here, equate real parts and imaginary parts. Let us equate real parts and imaginary parts. What we will get on equating x? We will get a into a square minus 3b square, correct? So we will get x is equal to a into a square minus 3b square. What will get y? Imaginary part. Y is what? But this is minus y. Please don't forget this. This is minus y. So this is what? Let us write here. Minus y will be equal to, what is this? B into b square minus 3a square. Okay. So what I can write? I can write it as b into 3a square minus b square. If I send minus that side, okay, if I send minus that side, if I send it inside, b into 3a square minus b square, this is what I can write it. Now they want x by a. X by a I can write it. So this implies I can write x by a is equal to, okay, what is this? A square minus 3b square. Similarly, y by a, let this be equation. What is this? If I write x by a, let me write this as what? Let me write this as equation. What is this? Equation 1 is written? No. Let us write this as equation 1. Y by b will be equal to what? 3a square minus b square. Let this be equation 2. Now add 1 and 2. That's it. Now add 1 and 2. Okay. On adding 1 and 2, we get what? On adding 1 and 2, okay, we get what? Let us write it in the next page. On adding 1 and 2, we get x by a plus y by b will be equal to, x by a is what, friends? X by a is a square minus 3b square. A square minus 3b square. What about this? See here, this is y by b is 3a square minus b square. Okay, plus 3a square minus b square. So what we will get? X by a plus y by b would be equal to a square plus 3a square is 4a square. 3b minus 3b square minus b square is minus 4b square. So what I can do? X by a plus y by b would be equal to 4 times, if I take common, see here 4 if I take common, what I will get? 4 times a square minus b square. This is what we wanted, we got it. So see here, this is what we wanted, we got it. So finally you can write what? Therefore hence proved. Okay, hence proved. So cubing on both sides, a minus b whole cube formula we must know, and then what you should know? Equating the real parts, and then you have to manipulate some things. Okay, that's it. You have to take minus 5, please don't miss it. It is not plus 5, it is minus 5. There you may do the mistake. I am talking about this part. This part here while writing, okay, it is what? It is minus y. So you should take what here? Minus y only. It is not just y. So this will change. So this part is very important. Okay, I am writing also where you may go wrong also. So you should be careful. So please watch the session patiently and also go through it again, revision. Okay, then only it will be more clarity for you. You will have more clarity about the topic. Okay, so let us go to the one more question. Okay, they are asking, show that the points in the Argument plane represented by complex numbers. Okay, let me take up this question here. This question is 7th question. Okay, this is the question that they are showing. So see here. Okay, this is the question that we are dealing with. Very important question. Here one property of I have to tell. Show that the points in the Argument plane represented by complex numbers, these numbers, okay, are the vertices of a rhombus. This is what we have to show. Now let us take the solution. So solution, see here. Let us given the points. Let us write the points. So see here, solution. What is that? The given points are. Okay, the given points are. What is it? The given points are. Let it be A. Okay, let me write it as. See, they have given it in the form of complex numbers. I will write it like this. In the Argument plane, they have given. Let me write it in coordinate axis. -2, 7. Okay, -2, 7. Okay, B is -3 by 2. -3 by 2, 1 by 2. C is C is 4 comma minus 3 and D is 7 by 2 comma 7 by 2. This is what I have. Okay, this is what I have, friends. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to show that they are the vertices of a rhombus. Okay, that this with the rhombus ABC. Okay, ABCD. Okay, this is the diagonals in rhombus. So we should write in a rhombus. Okay, all the sides are equal. Okay, and diagonals are not equal to each other, So when it comes to square, what is the difference between, only difference between square and rhombus? One of the difference is all the sides are equal in square also and rhombus also, but in square the diagonals are also equal, but when it comes to rhombus the diagonals are not equal, only these things are equal. Okay, this one here AC is not equal to BD, that only we have to prove. We have to find out first that all the sides are equal, and then we have to do what? AC is not equal to BD. So let us start, friends. So let us find what? Let us first find AB. Okay, let us first find AB using distance formula. Okay, using distance formula. Okay, we get, what do we get? We get AB is equal to, what is that? x1 minus x2 whole square. Okay, AB is equal to, let us write it, x1 minus, first at least once we will write the formula, x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square, or y2 minus y1 whole square, anything is fine, because it is squaring, we will get a positive value only. So AB will be equal to what? AB will be equal to, see here, minus 3 minus 2. Okay, minus 3 minus 2, this is what? Minus 3 minus 2, this is what? Let me write the values first. Okay, minus 3 by 2 plus 1, minus 3 by 2 plus 1. Okay, minus 3 by 2, this will be minus 3 by 2 plus 2 whole square. Okay, plus 1 by 2 minus 7 whole square. 1 by 2 minus 7 whole square. This will be equal to what? AB will be equal to minus 3 by 2. So this will be what? 4 minus plus 4 minus 1. So this will be what? 1 by 2 whole square. 4 minus 3 is 1. So 1 by 2 whole square is 1 by 4. Okay, this will be what? 2 minus 7. So 2 sevens are 14. 14 minus 1 is 13. Okay, 13 by 2. 13 is what, friends? 13 is what? So see here, we will get what? 1 by 2 minus 7. So 14 is what? 14 minus, this is minus 13 by 2. 13 is what? 13 square is 169. 169 by 4. So we will get what, friends? We will get 170 by 4. That is nothing but what? 170 by 4. I can write this as what? I can write this as 170 by 4. I can write this as what? Further I can simplify. I can write it as 85 by 2. Okay, square root of 85 by 2. I think that is what is written. Okay, we can write it as square root of 170 by 4. Okay, let it be like this. So AB will get it as what? Or I can write it as square root of 85 by 2. I can write it like this. Now what about BC? Now BC, let us find out. BC is what? BC is what? 4 plus 3 by 2. 4 plus 3 by 2 whole square. Okay, plus minus 3 minus 1 by 2 whole square. So this will be what, friends? This will be what? See here, 4 plus 3 by 2. 8 plus 3, 11. 11 by 2. That is 11 by 2. 11 by 2 whole square. 11 by 2 whole square means I can write it as what, friends? I can write it as, observe here, I can write it as what? 11 by 2 whole square means I can write it as 11. 11 square is 121 by 4 plus this is what? 3 2s are 6 minus 6 minus 7. Minus 6 minus 7 is what? Okay, minus 6 minus 1 is minus 7. Minus 7 by 2 whole square, that is 49 by 4. Okay, 49 by 4. So this will be what, friends? This will be 170 by 4. Root of 170 by 4, that is nothing but root 85 by 2. Root 85 by 2. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. Okay, now what about CD? AB, BC, CD and DA. CD is what, friends? See here, this is lengthy but it is very simple. Just applying distance formula. 7 by 2, okay, minus 4 whole square plus, otherwise you can change this as x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1. That is what we are doing. That is what we are used to. y2 minus y1. So 7 by 2 plus 3. 7 by 2 plus 3. Plus 3 whole square. Okay, 2 4s are 8. 7 minus 1. This is 1 by 4. Is what? 1 by 4 plus 2 3s are 6. 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 by 2 means 169 by 4. 169 by 4. This will be what? Root 170 by 4. So that will be equal to root 85 by 2. That is equation 3. Now let us find out CD, DA or AD. Okay, DA or AD. So 7 by 2 minus 2. that is nothing but what, 7 by 2 plus 2 whole square plus what is that we are having, 7 by 2 plus 7, 7 by 2 plus 7, 7 by 2 plus 7 whole square. So that is what, 7 by 2, so 7 plus 4 is 11, 11 by 2 means that is what we are having, that is what we are having, 7 by 2 minus 7, 7 by 2 minus 7, correct na, 7 by 2, this should be minus 7, not plus, this should be minus 7, 7 by 2 minus 7 whole square. This should be equal to what, friends? 7 by 2, this is 7 plus 4, 11, 11 by 2 whole square is 121 by 4. This is 14 minus 7 is 7. So minus 7 whole square, that is 49 by 4. That is what we are having. I can write this as 170 by 4. Okay, or I can write it as root 85 by 2. That is root 85 by 2. That is nothing but what, friends? Let me write it here. Root 85 by 2. That is nothing but equal to root 85 by 2. Okay, square root of 85 by 2. 85 by 2, that is nothing but equation 4. So from 1, 2, 3, 4, what I can write, A is equal to B is, that is what, all the sides are equal. Okay, that is what I can write, correct na? So that is what I can write here. So see here, observe here, let me do it in this page itself. So this is what we are having. So from this what I can write, therefore I can write here, from 1, 2, 3 and 4, okay, we get AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD is equal to, they are equal, that is nothing but equal to square root of 85 by 2. Therefore this is one thing. Next we let us now consider diagonals. Okay, consider diagonals. Okay, if you consider diagonals, so here if you consider diagonals, what is that, AC and BD. Okay, diagonals. AC is what, friends? AC is what, square root of something. So AC is what? AC is 4 minus of minus 2, that is plus 6. Okay, 6 square is 36. Okay, this is what, minus 3 minus 7, that is what, 10 square, that is 100. That is square root of 136. Square root of 136, this is, that is the equation 5. Now let us consider BD. See if you consider BD, see here, 7 by 2 minus of minus is plus 3 by 2, that is 10 by 2, that is 5 square, that is 25. This is what, 7 by 2 minus 1 by 2. 7 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is 6 by 2. 6 by 2 is 3. Okay, 3 square is what? 9. So this will be equal to what, friends? This will be equal to square root of 34. This will be 6. Okay. Now what I can write? From 5 and 6, AC is not equal to BD. Therefore diagonals not equal. Diagonals are not equal. Okay, diagonals are not equal. Okay, therefore diagonals are not equal. I can write here with not within the bracket. So therefore diagonals are not equal. You can write here. This implies therefore diagonals are not equal, but all the sides are equal. Therefore the given points. Therefore you have to write this. Therefore the given points in the Argand plane represents the vertices of rhombus. This is what we have to write in the final. Okay, this is what we have to write it finally. Okay, represents the vertices of the rhombus. This is what you have to write finally. Clear, friends? Now one more question of this type. Okay, one more question of this type is there. Let us see. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, there is one more question where they have asked you to prove that the given points are vertices of an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means what you will do? You have to just prove that all the sides are equal. If all the sides are equal, then definitely it is equilateral triangle. No need to think about anything else. Clear, friends? Alright, fine. I hope this is clear. Okay, so we have done ample number of questions pertaining to complex numbers for SAQs. So this is more than enough for you to get full marks pertaining to SAQs. Okay, alright friends, thank you. I'll wind up now. Take care. And let's meet in the next session where we will be solving SAQs of 2B, that is circles. And tomorrow onwards we will be continuing SAQs of 2A and 2B, and then we will be starting with junior IPE, that is 1A and 1B. Alright friends, thank you. Take care.